Aside from the Conan Doyle canon, Sherlock Holmes has probably been pastiched more than any other character in literature. It's been all over the world in time. Robert, in your take on this character, can you talk a little bit about how you developed Sherlock?
Sure. Well, as you know, I'm a very serious method actor. Look, I mean, I think the more we all looked into the original lexicon of the four novels and the dozens and dozens of short stories, the more we realized that in a way Sherlock had been misrepresented in a lot of the previous much loved televised and filmed entertainment versions of Sherlock Holmes, and that and I think some of it was a constraint of just the times, because he was very kind of liberal and trippy and all that stuff, but also, you know, I think budget too. So I think so many of the stories had a large scope, and we just got really excited about that. Every time we were in doubt, Susan and Rachel and Lionel and Joel and I and Jude was very central in this too. We would go back to what did Doyle say these people said, and how did these people describe each other, because, you know, there's trillions of pages of data about Holmes, Watson, Adler, the adventures they go on, where they live, what their likes and dislikes are. So we really went pretty much right back to the source. So that was how we reinvigorated it, was by deciding to change less than had been changed previously.
And Rachel, can you talk a little bit about Irene Adler, Sherlock's love interest?
Well, I mean, Irene is really fun because she's totally different kind of woman for the late 1800s. She's very independent, she's very active, she kind of lives in the underworld. And you know, there's only one story where Irene is introduced, Scandal in Bohemia, and it's a really fun story between her and Sherlock. She happens to beat Sherlock at his own game, and it's the first time a woman has ever done that. So we developed this kind of strange love affair, very unique love affair, and yeah, we just kind of played on that we're very competitive with one another, and we're trying to outsmart each other all the time, and yet trying to have this odd, normal relationship, which is nearly impossible. It's fun.
There, we see a glimpse of some of the supporting characters. We see Lestrade. I'm just curious, are any of the other, is Professor Moriarty in the picture? Are there any of the other supporting characters throughout the canon make any appearances? The irregulars?
There will be Mrs. Hudson, who I don't think you caught a glimpse of in the 5 minutes. She's there, and then there may or may not be a couple others, but
okay.
You gotta see it. But the Baker Street Irregulars are not part of that.
Okay. Do we have any questions?
Thank you. The answer to that question is thank you.
My question is for Robert Downey Jr. First of all, I'd like to say you are absolutely fantastic in Iron Man, for Zodiac, Tropic Thunder, The Soloist, and so forth.
Where are you? I can't see you, Mommy. Hey.
What was it like for being involved in such a period film? I mean, there's even touching on the steampunk realm a little bit, and to be involved with such a character with the intense history that is Sherlock Holmes.
Well, again.